Let's take a look at the components that make up the Shortcuts a Lot 4 user interface. Pay attention to the names we use to refer to these various things, as we'll be using them consistently throughout these videos. At the top of the screen is the menu bar. This is where most of the action happens, so you'll get to know these menus quite well. Just below is the toolbar. These icons provide shortcuts to the most commonly used actions when working in Shortcuts a Lot. The thin strip below is the Tool Options panel. This area is context sensitive and it will change based on what you're doing in the program, so keep an eye on it. On the left side of the screen is the Tools panel. This is where you'll find tools that allow you to make selections, add text, draw and erase different things, all kinds of stuff. I'll be showing you how to use each of these tools as we move along. At the bottom of the screen is the status bar, which also has a handy shortcut for zooming in and out of the mat, as well as a display of the position of your mouse cursor. On the right side of the screen we have two Properties panel areas. The upper Properties panel contains 5 sections. The Document panel allows you to set options such as your mat size and orientation. The Position and Size panel allows you to manually position or resize individual objects, including flipping and rotating them. The Fill and Stroke panel is where you set line and fill options and colors. The Style panel lets you apply certain settings to a given layer. We'll see this in action when we use pens or when doing a print and cut project. The Text panel is where you find all the typography settings. In the lower panel down here is where the Layers and Hints panels are. When you add an object on the mat, you'll see it appear here in the Layers panel. The library is a floating window that you can close or reopen as you like. It has 3 tabs: Shapes, Fonts, and Projects. The Shapes tab contains a collection of over 300 shapes that you can use in your projects. You can also add your own shapes or SVG files to the library for easy access later on. The Fonts tab allows you to view the entire character set for any installed font and easily insert a particular character or a glyph on the mat. Similar to how the Shapes tab helps you organize SVG files, the Projects tab helps you organize your Shortcuts a Lot files. You can just double-click on a project and it will open. Here in the main working area we can see our virtual mat, which is a representation of our cutting mat and where things will appear on it. At the top we have the Page bar. Shortcuts a Lot projects can contain multiple pages of different shapes, and this is where new pages can be added and selected. You'll also see we have some rulers along the top and left edges. As I move my mouse cursor, notice how lines appear on both rulers letting me know where my cursor is positioned. And if English isn't your native language, you can also change the interface to display in 6 other languages: Chinese, Dutch, French, German, Portuguese, and Spanish. Be sure to restart Shortcuts a Lot after changing the language setting. You'll need to completely restart the program in order for the new language to take effect.